What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and we are back with Absolute Sword Sense, episode 111. If you want more content, Patreon, YouTube members, all that shit in the description. So yeah, let's fucking go. So Tony, I don't get why you're threatening your savior. Huh? Savior. I'm the reason your hands are free. Would you be out of them without me? Would you? Why are you provoking him? This man never planned on killing me. If he wanted to kill me and take my sword, he would have done it already. He's that overwhelmingly powerful. You're an interesting guy. Quit being foolish. You just did what I guided you to. I see. So it was his intention for me to cut off his hand from the start. Of course it was. I'd only consider you helpful if you were the one who removed the talisman from this iron mask. Talisman? I didn't see anything like that though. I don't know what you're talking about. Sup, Incubus? Well, whatever. I'll just be generous and give you credit for it. So let me borrow that sword. I'm gonna ask you to let me keep it. What's the problem? Then promise me we have no reason to fight. Yeah, we have no reason to fight after all. Are you asking me not to harm you? Fine, I can promise that. What an annoying guy. I'm not completely lacking in morals, so let me borrow that sword already. Nice. I couldn't even make a dent in those chains. The way he wields the blade is so soft and without any hesitation or strain. How old is this guy though? Like, god damn it. The man is a true master of the blade. Who is he? This sword is better than I thought. Don't worry, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm still going to keep my promise to you. When we shouldn't trust him. I agree. He could change his mind at any moment. I shouldn't let my guard down for even a second. You aren't half bad. Yo, he's like, I shouldn't let my guard down. Just grabs his shoulder. Oh no. Someone as skilled as you probably made quite a name for yourself in the Murray world. What do you think you're doing? Did you give your word? He's just holding your shoulder. It's not gonna kill you. What a ridiculous strength. I can't get him off me. Something about your scent. I know it. You received a golden ascension treatment while you're still alive. What is your relation to that bastard? Golden ascension? That bastard. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you do. You don't? I guess that bastard wouldn't still be around. Who are you talking about exactly? It's fine if you don't know. Are you in a room full of radiant orbs by any chance? How did you know? Very interesting. How did you manage to survive? Normally you'd end up looking like one of those things. Do you share a constitution similar to that bastard? Maybe it has something to do with this energy in your heart. I thought as much. This energy is what is protecting you. You're very lucky. There's no point in receiving the treatment if you're going to remain in this state. Oh, he's gonna fix you. Oh my god. Yo, is he opening up your chi channels? My pressure points. He was so quick that I couldn't even react. Did you say he wouldn't harm me? He's not harming you. I don't think he's harming you anyway. I think he's helping you. Harm you. If anything, you're indebted to me for the rest of your life for this. It shouldn't be a problem now that your energy is flowing again. What? Dude fixed your... Oh my god. Yo. Yo, the thing no one could fix in 1 week. Almost like it did. Ugh. Now we're even. Oh, and by the way, if you ever meet a guy with a single golden eye, leave without hesitation. Unless you want to end up like me. What are you? He's gone. Terso, are you alright? I'm just a bit dizzy. Who the fuck was that? My eye doesn't sting anymore. What did he do to me? We should head back at once. Did he just like open up all of his channels 3 days later? Started raid nanomachine in German. Oh, it is. It's been 3 days since we returned. I'm guessing it's fan translated. The herb is working and his complexion is looking better, but he still hasn't woken up. Ever since I regained my energy and inherent energy, I've been regularly injecting some energy into my grandfather to help him recover. I kept the others out of the room by making excuses that I need absolute focus for this process, but in truth it's because I didn't want to show them the change in my left eye. Golden eye. Funny if you just take his eyes, that's why there's no pain anymore. Yeah, just like, ow. For some reason my left eye only changes color when I activate my mid-spirit core. And this eye has shown me a whole new world. I can accurately see the flow of energy in a person's body now. This has taught me that everyone has some semblance of inherent energy inside them. The golden ascension and this unknown ability I received from that strange man. And that's not all I gained thanks to him. My energy has grown stronger and is nearing the pinnacle. Even without my mid-spirit core, I can perform at a similar level to before I entered the sealed Grove Valley. I should be happy about becoming stronger. But it all feels so useless. What's the point if I can't even save a single person? Damn it. Maybe he needs proper treatment from a doctor. But I can't just sit around and wait until the month is up. This is so frustrating. What am I supposed to do? Why you put that energy of growing area? That really... because that's where it is. My grandson. Grandfather, are you alright? What is going on? How am I still alive? That's... You fools! Why did you do something so dangerous? How could I not, when a family member's life is at risk? But what if something would have happened to you? I would be too ashamed to face your late mother. Grandfather, what are you? But I told you. She's alive. Yeah, but I told you she's alive. It's fine. You don't need to lie for my sake. He knew. When did he realize? Probably like the first time he said it. Could it have been that slight moment of hesitation? I always knew that I'd have to tell him the truth and beg for forgiveness sooner or later. I'm so sorry, grandfather. The truth is, my grandson, I didn't mention this to scold you. How could I not understand that you wanted to alleviate some of my guilt before I passed on? If anything, I should be the one to ask for forgiveness. It's all because of this terrible old man. I don't exactly know what sort of life you lived, but I'm sure you've been through many hardships. Nevertheless, I see that your heart is as warm as your mother's. Grandfather, if your father held the same established position back then as he does now, your mother wouldn't have had to suffer. Established position? Weren't you under the impression that Ik-Hyeon So, the patriarch of the Shining Star clan, was my father? Wait, does this mean you know who my real father is? Who is it? Who's my daddy? The patriarch of the Shining Star clan. What are you talking about, my grandson? Now that I think about it, when why are you using Sir So's last name? My mother got remarried to Patriarch Ikion, so while she was pregnant, Ikion saw while she was pregnant with me. That is why I'm using this last name. And it's also why I know the Patriarch is not my real father. My mother fled while pregnant with me and turned to the Shining Star clan for help. And married the Patriarch so she could raise me. Even though she knew that she would be labeled a concubine who bore the Patriarch's child. I see. I didn't realize that she went through such an ordeal. It seems that there is much you don't know. I do know who your real father is. Who is it? Dead. What? Your father is Songbuk Jin, the cold-hearted wind god. Songbuk Jin. Is he alive? He is the master of the 8 shadow winds and one of the 8 greats of Jungwon. Damn. Well. But the 8 greats. Wait, you were born with a silver spoon. No, I would not. I was not. I was definitely not. Why are you making that face? You seem shocked. Or is it that you resent your father? To be honest, I can't say that I don't. Why didn't you protect my mother if he's so powerful? I also don't understand why he left you in a place like this. Does my father only care about himself? No, he's not that kind of man. He was only the lesser master at the time. And he did everything he could to protect us. But not even he could do anything about the stigma that comes from being branded descendants of the blood cult. And I wasn't imprisoned here, my grandson. Wait, did you come willingly? Why? Are you telling me that it wasn't the Peerless Warriors or the Unholy Lunar Blade who put you here? You are correct. The Warrior Federation had a condition for allying with the Peerless Warriors, which was to eradicate our clan. I was hit by a rain of arrows as I escaped, and ended up falling into the stream. In that moment, even I considered myself dead. So then how... Did someone save you here? A doctor saved my life. He's passed away, but I've been told that he was in the same class as the Omnipotent Healer. The same class as the Healer. That's quite impressive. He managed to treat such severe wounds despite not having any tools. I heard about it in passing from Gangbu and the others. It seems the Peerless Warriors think that I was killed along with the others during the raid. Understandable, since I disappeared after suffering such devastating wounds. Who could possibly imagine that I survived? They probably thought the same about your mother. After all, I was under the same impression until I met you. Had your father known she was alive, he would have done everything he could to find her again. I see. But is that true? Since the incident, your father has not remarried and continues to live alone. I'm sure he would welcome you with open arms once he learns of your existence. Even though my mother remarried, he never got married to anyone else. And here I thought your father wouldn't be any different from that Ikkion So guy. He must have really loved your mother. Like he wouldn't have loved her and remarried as well. Like it seems he's a man of principles. Wait, maybe you should rethink how you view him. What do you mean? Song Eun-ha is a righteous man you'd rarely see, even within the Justice faction. And he's acknowledged and vouched for his son-in-law, even after all this time. Maybe you can have some faith in your father. Then I need to see him. It's the only way to learn the truth. Did he truly not know about my mother and me for these past 20 years? What exactly happened during the annihilation of the soaring shadows? Are you being so serious? What do you mean, why is he being so serious? This is like big information. Because there's one major issue with all this. If I remember this correctly, the Peerless warriors will make an announcement soon, declaring that Songbok Jin has died. Oh shit. So we need to get to him fast then. Things are getting complicated. Originally I was supposed to stay here for a month, but I don't have that much time. There are too many things I need to take care of now. I need to prevent my father's death. And I also need to find a doctor to treat Gangbu. Of course, the same goes for my grandfather. Grandfather, I have something I need to discuss with you. You seem conflicted. Tell me what's on your mind. I'm sorry to tell you this so late, but I didn't end up here for the same reason as everyone else. You mean you weren't captured by the unholy lunar blade? I was, but that's not the whole story. There's no need to tell me anymore if he was involved. You probably didn't even have a good reason. Should I tell him that Chuck someone cast me down here for a month to see if I'm worthy of his daughter? Yeah, you should say. So, we have a old man of the moon. What? You're awake! We're all so worried. It's thanks to all of you. What's going on? Ah, right. We don't have time for this. Do you remember that loud sound we heard 3 days ago? We all didn't think much of it at the time, but what? Well, water. Water? What do you mean water? Yeah, oh, I was right. What do you mean water? Well, it's kind of flooding. The water is rising. I was right on the money. Yes, and at this rate, this entire place will be submerged in 2 days or so. So, what's the problem? We just swim up. This is the worst. The 2 days are just an estimate. This place could fill up quicker than that. I haven't even figured out how to get out of this place. I don't know what to do. Dude, what do you mean you haven't figured out how to get out of this place? You got thrown down there, right? Just go into that place and swim up. Float. No, don't even swim. Float up. Float to the surface. Grandfather, let's head for high ground. Yes, let's. We can just sit. We can't just sit around like this. What do you mean, grandson? We can just sit here and relax. We have so much time. Sir, are you not taking the doctor's seal with you? Did you say that if you showed that seal to the omnipotent healer, he'd repair your spirit core for you? Just leave it. Not even the omnipotent healer is capable of something like that. If what he said is true, I think you should take the seal with you. Like, there's no point in not taking it. No, I don't want it. It's like... I also lost my spirit core, but the omnipotent healer was able to help me. Is that true? Yes, it is. Ah, so I can have my spirit core back. Then, please, could you grab the seal for me? Of course, sir. Why wouldn't you take it? You could also use it for something else. Even, like your grandchild might even use it. If you couldn't have used it yourself. Sir, so, do you have a way out of here? No, not yet. We need to find one. Grandson, do you hear a woman's voice as well? Oh. A woman's voice? Are you sure it's this way? I won't forgive you if you're tricking me again. I keep telling you, it is this way. I swear, if you're lying, I'm cutting off your ear. I get it! I value my bodies. Please stop! That voice, creepy. Yeah. She's come to get you. I know that voice. Ladies Ama! Sir so? Sir so! Sir so! Oh yeah, she's not letting go. Who's that old man on your back? Oh, that's my grandpappy. Ah, he's... How do you know this beautiful young maiden? Grandfather, allow me to introduce you to... Yeah, who should I call you? This lady's young Sama. Grandfather. Huh, I see. So she's a daughter of the Sama family. What a lovely young lady. Wait a second, Sama family? She's the daughter of Chuck Sama, the unholy lunar blade. Oh, how one. Wait, what? the unholy. It's nice to meet you, sir. My name is Young Sama. I'm Sir So's soon be to wife. So soon be to wife. Soon to be wife. Like what? Wife. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not quite there yet. We haven't even had a chance to date properly. It's too soon to call you my wife. But you asked my father for permission. That was for if I could see you again. And not to mention, I'm still in the middle of the trial. He said for me. Wouldn't we? Your grandfather. I think he's in shock. Did he get a heart attack? I'm going to be in-laws with the unholy lunar. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna die. When we explain the reason why he was in the Seal Grove Valley. What? He threw you down here simply because you asked to see his daughter. I was the one who asked for this, grandfather. Even so, this isn't right. You could have died. Your grandfather is right. My father overreacted because he was worried about me. I apologize on his behalf. You can scold me instead. He wasn't planning on locking me away forever. It was supposed to be for only a month. But my lady, there's been a problem. A problem. The entire cave is being submerged. It's filling up with water from the inside. This whole place will be underwater at this rate in a couple of days. I don't think I'll be able to stay here for the promised month. Oh, really? Yeah, she's happy. It's like, oh, then I guess we can't do anything about that. You can't stay here now because of a natural disaster. Nope, it's just not possible. After all, my father told you to stay in the Seal Grove Valley, not underwater. Right. She seems really happy. Shall we get out of here? Get out? How? You don't think she knows how to get out if she went down there? Do you know a way out, ladies and gentlemen? Of course. Follow me. How do you think I got down here in the first place? I thought you jumped. We're almost there. Just a little further. By the way, ladies, why did you come to such a dangerous place by yourself? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, she came for you, you dummy. It's because I wanted to see you. My father went out somewhere, so I took that chance to sneak down here. Your father isn't here. Yep. Yes, some man came jumping out of the valley. A man? Could it be? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to ask you something about that man you mentioned. Oh. You have access to your energy again. It's a long story, but yes, I do. Did that man have golden eyes? Yes, he did. So it was him. Maybe the cave began to fill with water because he destroyed the walls during his escape. What? No way, how can that person... Yeah, he probably did. I guess he wasn't really a person. He was more like a monster. Someone as powerful as him could easily do something like that. So that man encountered Chuck somehow. Is your father alright? My father is incredibly strong. But that man... Something was off about him. He lost an arm while fighting my father, but it grew back in an instant as if he was a lizard. And then he suddenly fled. That's why my father isn't here at the moment. He went after that man. That monster chose to run. I was only able to cut off his hand because he allowed me to. And Chucksama was strong enough to take an entire arm during a fight. Are all of the four great evils as strong as Chucksama? Or is it that he is just uniquely strong and skilled? Why the hell did I try to say uniquely? What are you thinking about? It's nothing. I just hope your father is okay. How strange. I'm the one standing next to you, and all you can think about is my father. Let us be on our way, ladies and gentlemen. That rope over there. You remember the suspension bridge? Oh. I tied the rope to it and climbed down. Where'd you even get such a rope? I borrowed a bunch from a village nearby. Took me almost half the day to tie it all together. So, look, they're climbing out. There are people already climbing up the rope. He who dares wins. I can finally get out of this damn valley. I'll be a free man. Those people, they're former followers of the Overlord. But the rope can't support all that weight. Oh shit. Not good, that man. He's trying to cut the rope. Don't resent me for this. If the rope snaps, we'll all die. What are you doing? What about the people below you? Shut it. There's no point if you all end up dead. Don't worry. After I get out, I'll return with a thicker rope and save you all. Yeah, sure you will. And don't act like you all wouldn't do the same thing in my position. Oh, wait, it snapped before. Oh my god, that is such karma. We're falling. It didn't even cut all the way through. So why? Someone else cut it. That is my... You should step back. Huh? Did the entire bridge fall? It seems... The bridge couldn't support all that weight and collapsed. Ah! Is there no other way out? No, I don't know of any other paths. Well, shit. I have a suggestion. Why don't we just wait for the water and then float up to the surface? Like, that shouldn't be impossible. Does it take too long? Would we be... No. It does look like water is coming up. Climb. That's water. A giant monster snake. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was water. I thought it was water that came up. Wait, did that look like a snake? Was I just blind? Oh no, it was water. Like, yo, was that a snake? I mean, I might need glasses, but like, god damn it. Don't worry, I won't attack you. It's not a monster snake, its name is Jazo. You even named it? Are you sure about this? It's so scary. It's fine. Would you like to pet it? What? But it's so cute. I see. Jazo, what are you doing here? He wants to come with you. Come on, please take it with you and be like a dog. And think it's like smaller. That would be awesome. Did you come here because the cave collapsed? Did you come here because your house is destroyed? Because you're homeless? What are you looking at? He knows the way out. Oh my god, it's not a snake, it's a dragon, isn't it? Look at the arms. It's like a Chinese dragon, isn't it? What are you looking at? I can see a hole where the water is flowing through. Yo, that looks sketchy. That looks really sketchy. Is that a snake or a dog? I think it's a dragon. So that's how Jaso got here. Did you come looking for me to take me outside? Thank you, Jaso. Seems I owe you one yet again. Everyone, I don't have arms. I don't have arms. Without a way out, we all have no other choice than to die here. Like, I still don't get it. Why can't they just... Can someone explain to me why they can't just wait for the water and float up? Just grab onto the cliff, gradually. Get further up. Follow the water. That being said, will you trust me? Then follow me. Oh, they don't even have to swim. Yeah, just get on my snake and grab hold. Wait. We're outside. Grandfather, we made it. So we did. So bright, I can barely open my eye. Jazo, thank you for getting us out. Yo, let Jazo come with you. He's such a cutie. But it seems our journey together ends. No! Seems the Violet Nagas hate the sun for a reason. Scales are getting burned off. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. I promise to come visit you when I get the chance. So I think I know where we are. No, he couldn't keep the snake because of stupid sunlight. You do? Yes, there's a village past this forest. That's where I got the rope. Or, I mean, I thought it was a dragon, to be honest, but like, okay. I don't know why he calls this. If anything, it's a lizard, like it has arms. It has legs. We should be able to find a doctor there as well. We should hurry. We should change into different clothes first, so we don't stand out. Both are like snakes in both their sword sense and animation. It's a snake. Doesn't look like a snake to me. Oh, we should change into different clothing. By decree of the Peerless Warriors. The warrior who passes the cold-hearted wind god's test will be given all the martial arts techniques of the 8 shadow winds and be declared the successor. Cold-hearted wind god's... Wait, isn't that your daddy? Cold-hearted wind god. Wind god... Wait a sec. Wasn't wind god Wunui's daddy? Sir, what are you saying? You all finally managed to reclaim your freedom. We are no longer in the Seal Grove Valley. So you don't need to go out of your way to follow me. Yeah, but they want to. You should all forge your own paths. Old Man of the Moon. We'll do what you say, but please call us if you ever need assistance. We'll come to your aid at once. I appreciate it. Thank you for following me all this time. I guess they're just gonna leave. Damn. I expect them to be like, no, we want to stay with you. Gangbu. Hey, wake up. Sir, what happened? Gangbu lost consciousness. Well, that's not good. What? His body's burning up and his breathing is weak. Get up, me bore. It would be boring. Not good. His condition has worsened. Follow me. We just need to head a little further northwest. Does this village have a doctor anywhere? We are in Fuan. Take a look at that flag over there. Can we still get our last picture? A black emblem where the blades and Tao cross. That is the symbol of the Peerless Warriors. I knew the Peerless Warriors were in northern Shaanxi, but I didn't expect a neighboring village to be under their control. My grandfather, will you be alright? What do you mean? Well, right, they won't really recognize you, will they? In some ways, you have bad blood with the Peerless Warriors. Yeah, but like, they shouldn't recognize him, should they? And I've noticed a ton of powerful warriors nearby. If any of them were to recognize you... It's been 20 years, and they all believe me to be dead. Who could possibly recognize me at this point? That is a good point. And Gangbu's life is in danger. Gangbu, try to keep your eyes open. We should head to the southeast part of the village. The southeast. It's been 20 years, but I was still part of the Peerless Warriors at one point. I know of a good clinic that were there for 3 generations, so I'm sure they're still around. Suppy boy. Southeastern Fuan. Fuan. What are you talking about? You've booked this entire clinic? How does that make sense? Jeez, you're loud. Listen, Brett. Leave if you know what's good for you. How can you book a clinic when people are injured? Just so you know, you started this, huh? Oh. Okay, that arm ruined. Ah. You bust. What the fuck? Yo, he flexible. I mean, I guess you could say he has red hair. My arm! At least sometimes he has red hair. When he uses the right chaos. No, I'm just... What the fuck? It's cold. Is this frost energy? You dare lay a hand on my subordinates. Martial artist with white hair who wears a vestment with a grey fox and uses ice techniques. There's no mistaking it. Notorious master of the dark arts, Seong Yu Neo, the silver white fox. You don't know how little that narrows it down. Are you prepared for the consequences, little boy? This is bad. For all the times I run into her. I didn't realize they were your people, ma'am. It's too late for that now. She's fast. Damn it. It's too late to block her attack. That's enough. Would you please step aside? Woo! Nice one, man. Sup, Shadow. Brought my friend make a manhwa edit. Can you see? I mean, if you send me the link in comments later, I mean, I guess you can like put it in the comments after the video. Sure, I'll take it out. He stopped her attack with just one hand. Or just write me what it's called down in the comments as well so I can just search it up. He stopped her attack with just one hand. Who is this man? Damn, one was just like, yeah, no, you don't. Seems there's no shortage of people who wish to die today. You'll regret that. he stopped your attack with one hand. What do you expect is gonna happen? I'll smash you to pieces. Dude is just not bothered. Like, I don't have time for... Yo, it would be so funny if she's trying to attack. If he just like, poof, slaps the hand away, and then gives her a real ass slap. Get out of the way. I'm busy. Let's just get this over with. Yeah, let's go. You bastard! You dare close one of your eyes before me. You've left yourself wide open. Huh? Whoa! Whoa! Yo, this says a lot about how powerful the one with the golden eyes that came out of the cave was. Like, he avoided my attack entirely. And when did he get behind me? There we go! Yo, please tell me that was a... Nah, okay, it wasn't a slap. It's like a punch. Should have just slapped her. I meant in the comments after the video's done. If so. Like, or else I'm not gonna find the video, am I? I guess you could, like, say what it's called. Say what his channel is called. The Silver White Fox. In the comments. Was defeated in a single hit. Yes. Yes. Wouldn't we? You come a long way. Step mommy or fanboy? I don't know. Why? Which one? Anyway, what? Great, sir. If it's not too much to ask. Could you please tell me your name? Everyone, quickly head inside. Hang on tight, sir. We're here, Gangwoo. Stay with me. What the heck? Why did they wait so long to receive treatment? It's a miracle they're still alive. Your grandfather has a weak heart due to his age, and his eyes have grown weaker from not seeing the sun, but he'll recover with consistent treatment. As for the other gentleman, I cannot guarantee that he'll survive. His flesh has rotted due to necrosis. I gave him medicine to help deal with it, but it's up to the heavens now. Is there nothing we can do for him? It's up to the patient at this point, I'm afraid. I did everything I could for him. Our staff will ensure they're both well taken care of. So you should get some rest. There's a fantastic noodle shop nearby. You should go. You should get some food and maybe sleep for a bit. I see. Thank you. Sir, what did the doctor say? Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I did enjoy that series. I will probably continue on with it in the future. Like, did you watch all of the Teenage Mercenary read-alongs? Because there's a lot of them. So many hours. He said we did everything we could and that we should get some rest. Shall we grab a bite to eat? He recommended a nearby noodle shop. It's a date. Yes, please. I haven't eaten all day. There you are. You're that man from earlier. Which man? Oh, me. I wanted to thank you, great sir. I managed to avoid harm and get diagnosed by a doctor. Thanks to you. I did that because I needed to see a doctor as well. I'm nowhere near skilled enough, or old enough, to be referred to as great. Ah, but age doesn't matter. The great Confucius and Mencius once said that there are things we can learn from even a child. And you are plenty skilled, sir. You're worthy of respect. I appreciate the compliments. How was your diagnosis? About that. Unfortunately, I was told that the doctors can't do anything for me. I have no choice but to wait. I knew that they would stick sealing needles in my vessels if I failed the test. But now that it's actually happened, I couldn't help but panic and seek out a doctor. A test. Sealing needles. What is he talking about? If you don't mind, could you elaborate? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you don't know what I'm talking about. I just assumed a great warrior such as yourself was also here for the Peerless warriors. The test is to become the cold-hearted wind god's successor. They announced it roughly 2 weeks ago. Regardless of age or political affiliation, the person who passes the test will be declared the successor of the 8 Shadow Winds. Okay, so that is looking for successor. That's why there are so many Murray warriors scattered in this village. Do they want a successor so they can kill him? Like, what the fuck? Everyone is after the successor position. But if you fail the test, they'll stick 8 needles in you to seal your energy. Then you're forced to spend 3 years as a servant for the 8 Shadow Winds household. I don't understand, why would they choose a successor like this? Well, some people are saying they're using this as an excuse to expand their influence. The main point of martial arts story and modern power fantasy from China are the power play moments, or am I wrong? Power play moments? You mean like the fights? To expand their influence. This is just rumor, but I have read... Yo, you don't know I've read it? It's called Return of the Blossoming Blade, though. It's on webtoon, the same series, Return of manhwa, and it is on Blossoming Blade. Just saying. Just wait a little moment. So I have read it. Just so you know. I've also heard that a cold-hearted wind god cannot sire a child. Yo, what? Cannot sire a child? I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. So, Shardul, if you want, I have read everything of Return of the Manhwa sect. It's just called Return of the Blossoming Blade on the channel. So many hours. So many hours. Like when we... With White Fox Lady. Whoa, yeah, I guess. Oh, you mean like owned power? Oh, yeah, power play. Like he didn't have that in the beginning, but like now that Wunmi is so powerful, he can have moments like that. But there are still way more powerful people than Wunmi, though. His son is standing right here, after all. His son is standing right here. I'm right here. I'm right the fuck here. You know. You hear me? What a shame. I was just thinking that someone like you could pass the test. Dude, can't you remove his needles or something? Here, please accept this. No, I couldn't possibly. I didn't help you for something like this. It's only right to repay you for your kindness. Please don't hesitate to ask me for help. What is it? Yo, I don't know. Yebinju. He's a smiling gallant. You know him? Yebinju. The smiling gallant. Title was given because he's always smiling. So he's like a formidable opponent in the future. He's an up-and-coming master warrior of the Justice faction who eventually makes a name for himself. If there's one thing that stands out about him, he ultimately encounters the twins. and becomes their rival. If you insist, Sergio. Seems you really can't predict how people will change. Can't you help him with the needles, though? I will gladly accept. Judging by his current skills. I would say Jabak is much stronger than he is. But that probably means he's going to undergo tremendous growth. If you don't mind, please tell me your name, sir. Of course. I'd rather not deceive such a friendly person. My name is Wunwi Saw. Wunwi Saw. You're the successor of the swords from the southern skies. Yes. Huh? Yes. I am. What an honor! To think I'd meet one of the 2 rising stars of the Justice faction here. Right, Justice faction. 2 rising stars? Wait, 2? There's 2 of us? Wait, who's the other one? The successor of the missing swordsman, the southern sky, or suddenly appears. Come on! What the heck is going on? Wait a sec, you said there were 2, according to Yebi and you. This is what people were told had happened. The Blood Cult attempted to carry out a plot during the competition held by the Warrior Federation. But I was quick to notice this. I worked with Jung Guillaume Lee, a dual apprentice of the 8 Greats, to save the lives of countless Murray warriors. Dude, it's just like, how dare you compare me to that guy? This led to Jung Guillaume Lee and I being labeled Murray Wide as the 2 rising stars who will lead the future of the Murray world. Never thought I'd see the day when a blood god becomes the rising star of the Justice faction. It's never dull with you. Quiet you. I somehow became a future hero of the Justice faction in a single month. This is beyond ridiculous. In my past life, only one person received such a spotlight. The competition proceeded as planned by the Justice faction. And Jung Guillaume Lee was the sole star. I wonder who boosted your reputation like this. Maybe the Blade of the Northern Sun. I doubt that. Young Jik Kwok, the Blade of the Northern Sun. He said he would help me, but someone as rigid as him probably meant that he'd stay quiet, not talk me up. Someone else is responsible for this. The offices of the Warrior Federation. I killed one Myung Jagal, the first advisor. Livestream reincarnator, ultimate tutorial warrior. Reporting per duty, duchies, nebulous civilization. The master has subscribed my recommendation. Oh my god, so many recommendations. Put it in the comments afterwards because this will just disappear once the live is over. So it must be either Chung Yan Zama, the second advisor, or Wu Yang Bak, the third advisor. I mean, something I'm looking at a bit at the moment is to read. What was it called again? I'm not a soccer genius. Like that one looks a little interesting. Might try that again. I'm so sad. I'm so freaking sad that Awashi soon is ending. Like, god damn it. Or Wu Yang Bak, the third advisor. We need like a continuation, like in Naruto. We need a like Awashi Shippuden. Like that's like it needs to continue. Like it's such a waste. Such a waste. Why those 2? Or Wu Yang Bak, the third advisor. Okay. Because I have no choice. The Warrior Federation was humiliated by having the blood sword stolen from them. They must be desperate to protect their reputation from being tarnished any further. I'm sure they wanted to find anything that could cover up this incident, even slightly. Do you remember the original purpose of that competition? It was a stage for Jung Guillaume Lee to win overwhelmingly and be propped up as a new center of the Justice faction. But now there's another figure who could serve as the center. If things had gone as planned for them, Jung Guillaume Lee alone would have been enough. But because the competition was cut short, it's become more challenging to draw attention to him. Jung Da-ho was an idol to many warriors in the Justice faction. Who better than the successor of a man like him? I wonder if my giving up on the competition and warning the first advisor played a significant role in all this. Sir? So? That was probably the last time they all saw me after all. So, yes? Do you know how many times I called you, even though I'm sitting here in front of you? Why are you so lost in thought? I got stuff to think about. It's just that Sir Jew recognizing me has been bothering me. I was worried that someone else might also recognize me. Don't worry about something like that. He didn't recognize you. Only way he knew you were him was saying your when we saw. Like, just don't say your name. Just don't say your fucking name. See another time then, Tony. If anyone bothers you, I'll be sure to turn them into minced meat. Please don't. I was just thinking that maybe I should get a disguise or something like that. Well, that's something I can help with. You should finish your meal and then we can visit the clothing shops. I was just thinking that your grandfather and the others could use a change of clothes. That's a good idea. Let's do that. I didn't even think about that. You didn't even think about giving him new clothes full of blood. Ripped ass clothes. But that test by the 8 shadow winds. Oh, you want to join? It raises way too many questions in my mind. One thing is for sure. Passing that test is the fastest way to meet Songbok Jin. Is he also going? The more I think about it, the more it pisses me off. Are you just void of conscience or something? What do you mean? What do you think? Is being the apprentice of two of the 8 greats not enough for you? Are you trying to establish a monopoly or something? Answer me, Jeongeum. Dual apprentice of the 8 greats, Jeongeum Lee. I'm just doing what the higher-ups tell me to. Do you think I like doing this or something? Then just refuse next time. Jeez, my ears. The old man wants me to do this for the sake of our relationship with the Peerless warriors. What else was I supposed to do? I'm in a different position than someone like you who has no allegiances. If anything, you're the selfish one. Hey, have you read Cosmic Heavenly Demon? I have not. You've already inherited the techniques of the one who people call the greatest warrior alive. Now you're coveting the martial arts of the cold-hearted wind god. Grandson of Gyunjin, the great conqueror King Youngjin. This is all your damn fault. You are where you are because of Master Jungxian and young Mukbaek. And you dare call me selfish? You think you have the right to call anyone that? I don't care about the lions or the Peerless warriors. I just want to become stronger. Yeah, whatever. You little bastard. Youngjin. We're almost at the village where the Peerless warriors are. Are you sure you want to waste your strength before the test? Yeah, slap him. Were you just hungry? No. But stop eating by yourself. The sound of you chewing is pissing me off. Is that what that was? Should've just said so. Just took another one. Oh my god. You had more? Of course I had more. I have lots. Last chance. You sure don't want one? You don't want some beef jerky? I don't. Jeez. Temper of yours. Give it a try, eh? Oh, what a nice day. The things would be more interesting if that guy was here. I wonder if we'll ever meet again. Looks good on you, sir. When we saw, dude, at least use a mask. That's not gonna fool anyone. Like that's it, an eye patch. They're just like Superman. Yo, I need a disguise. Those glasses would work fine. When we saw, yo, why not use a mask? Yo, this girl. Wait a second. Oh nah, she didn't make the mask. She just got the mask, which means doesn't really help. But what if he used her mask? Like the male mask, I mean. Looks like someone else. Right. The clinic. Grandfather, I'm relieved to see you doing better. Is that you, Wunwi? Come closer. What is this? Why are your hands so big? It's so I can feel you. What? New clothes. The clothes you're wearing stand out too much. So Lady Sama went through great pains picking out new ones for you. How did you know my size? Ah, shit. Ah, I see. Please give her my thanks. By the way, is there anything that you'd like to tell me? I guess there really is no hiding things from you. I'm amazed at how well you can read me. My grandfather, could I have a moment of your time? Of course. In truth, I told him everything without lying. The things I experienced as a Shining Star clan. My kidnapping by the Blood Cult and being trained as their low-rank warrior. Becoming the apprentice of the Reed Fourth. The truth about me inheriting the techniques of the swordsman of the southern skies and the king of the flying blade. But how I entered the Warrior Federation's tournament. And stole the Blood Sword. I even told him that the Blood Sword chose me to be its owner. And that I became the new Blood God. I spoke to him about everything except my reincarnation and the powers I gained from the Blade Scroll. After hearing my story, my grandfather stays silent for a while. Wait, maybe you shouldn't have told him everything. You already told him about young Sama. Did you have to tell him about how you became the Blood God? Everything would have been revealed eventually anyway, and I don't want to lie to him. But this silence is deafening. Part of me thinks that maybe I said too much. This must also be fate. Despite trying to avoid it all this time, we still return to our point of origin. If this is simply fate, then I will accept it. There was always a feeling of sadness within our clan. Because our descendants would have to carry the burden of the blood and hatred of the first Blood God. Wouldn't we? If there's one thing I want to tell you, it's this. Become a good Blood God. Fate may have led you to become the Blood God, but you don't have to follow in its footsteps. But that does not mean you need to walk the same path as your predecessors. Yes, here we go. Forge your own path. And I promise to dedicate my remaining years to you. I will heed your words, grandfather. I knew it. I made the right choice by telling him everything. When he turned around, just stabbed in the back. 4 days later, in front of the pagoda of the 8 Shadow Winds. Like, what did you expect him to say? Like, oh no, you're not one of my you're not my grandson. How dare you become the Blood God? I have read some Nanomachine. Like, the first video is like on normal YouTube. I think it's like the first 7 or so chapters, or maybe even less. And then I've read up to quite a bit. Quite a lot of videos. Lots and lots of hours of Nanomachine. But it's on YouTube members only and Patreon. Is this really everyone? Are only 2 people willing to take this test? Is there no one else? Damn, I didn't think Jung Guillaume Lee and Youngjin would show up. Yeah, they don't want to take the test anymore. How is this any fair? They already have everything one could ask for. What's the point of competing against the successors of the 8 greats? There's no way we could win against such monsters. Seems to have taken on the role of villains. Yeah, well, you deserve to be hated. At least they understand their place. Why bother wasting your time and energy taking this test with us, right? Better luck next time. And here he is. Did you read Unearthed Scans? I did read Unearthed Scans before. Haven't read on it for a while, and I know that they started using ads. Oh wait. There won't be a next time. It seems no one else will step forward. The 2 of you follow me. One is gonna show up. Wait, I want to participate. Huh, are you kidding me? He looks like someone who has only just reached the peak of martial art. Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, the eye patch is not good enough. But okay, they changed his hair color and gave him a fucking mustache. I'm sorrow. What? Excuse me. Hey. Are you serious about taking this test? I am. I guess you don't know anything about my friend over there. Use Brave browser for ad free reading. Even on Astra? Like Astra started to like become like a paid service. This guy. He hasn't changed since the last time we met. Do you know who you're talking to? Of course I recognize the two of you. Since I'm in front of a crowd, I might as well play along. Is there anyone who wouldn't recognize Jung Guillaume Lee, one of the two rising stars of the Justice faction? And you? You must be Wunwei, so the other rising star, no? Oh, yes! I was like, shit! You must be Wunwei Sol, the other rising star! No? Oh no. What? Oh my god. Hiding in plain sight, huh? I am Youngjin, the grandson of the great conqueror king. Huh, my bad. Oh, I'm truly sorry. Please pardon my mistake. Well, you can't really blame the guy for not recognizing him. Has he even accomplished anything? All he has going for him is that he is the grandson of one of the 8 greats. It's enough. Everyone is allowed a chance to take this test. If there isn't anyone else, we'll proceed with these 3 participants. Follow me. You sure got him good? That was fun. He hasn't grown at all. Did he recognize him? I think he did. Maybe I'm mistaken. That kid keeps looking at you. Perhaps he sees through your disguise. But I'm Zoro! Possibly. There are 8 schools within the 8 Shadow Winds. The fists, the palms, the feet, the fingers, the claws, the blade, the sword, and the spear. The master of these schools awaits you on each floor. Have you read manga Fukushu wo Konagao Saikyo Yusha wa Yami no Chikara, the Semetsu Musosuru, the strongest hero who longs for revenge will peerlessly annihilate the power of darkness. Oh my god, is that like the super dark one? With the guy getting killed by the ones he saves, or the country he saved, the world he saved. And then he like seduces the goddess to bring him back to life. Taking revenge. I have read a little bit about it, but I haven't reacted to it. Oh my god, that's dark. If you can last 50 techniques or defeat them, you can proceed for the next floor. Well, I will say, like, the darkest one I'm probably read is like Kaifuku Jutsushi no Yare Naoshi. Redo a feeler. God fucking damn it. Reaching the top of this tower is your first test. This is the first floor. That would just make you get views for shock value, though, to be honest. I guess they're not trying to find a successor after all. I wonder if the people who attempted it before us even made it past the first floor. They all have more energy than someone who has reached the peak of martial arts. Wait, we're not fighting them together, are we? This is like a solo mission. I'm Jasya Yoon. I'm in charge of the first floor. Okay. As well as the earth-shaped fist technique of the 8 Shadow Winds. New chapters in manga decks, yeah, of course. Probably on manga fire as well. These fellows will match their energy to yours depending on your skills. Huh. Sure they will. Dude, it's just like you can't even match mine. So you don't have to worry about this test being unfair. But I'll give you another chance to quit. Remember that if you fail this test, you must spend 3 years of your life as a servant. Am I allowed to go on ahead if I pass? Yes, of course. That's a relief. I was worried I'd have to sit around and wait for the other participants to finish. In that case, I choose you. It's fast. as expected of the apprentice of 2 of the 8 grades. I can't pass up on fighting the strongest person here. Then I'll pick this guy. I'll choose the weakest one of the 3, no reason to waste my strength from the start. It'll be fun watching you struggle, you bastard. You probably won't make it past this floor, but take your time, yeah? Yo, dude is gonna like finish it in a second. Then we welcome you and wish you the luck on the wish you luck on the test. It's a shame that I don't get the chance to fight against the successors of the 8 grades. Well, this man is much weaker than the other 2. I respect your spirit, sir, but unfortunately your test will end here. You sure about that? Again, it's over. Huh? Oh. You were hiding your true skills. This power. I'll be going on ahead. Boom. That poor guy. That poor innocent little guy. The poor innocent little fellow. Eh. Interesting. So the 2 apprentices of the 8 grades seek to become a successor of the 8 Shadow Winds. Who wouldn't covet such a position? But one of them isn't here because of greed. It may seem like a competition between the 2. But it's quite obvious which of them will claim the successor seat. However, there is something unexpected. Is the great Conqueror King's grandson superior in skill? No, sir. Another young swordsman is taking the test. I only watched his progress up to the 4th floor, but he was impressive nonetheless. He's clearing the test at a rate comparable to that of young Jung-Gyum Lee. The young man is so skilled that it's strange that he's never made a name for himself. What do you mean, young man? Look at... Would be somebody like just fell off. Oh shit. Back on. Oh. What? This unknown young man. He's my son. You said he uses a sword. This can't be his dad, can it? Like, how old is he? The 8th floor. I'm both shocked and impressed. Chief of the Shape of Flowing Spear sect, Munguk Seo. He defeated 6 masters from our sect despite them working together. He might be on the same level as Jung-Gyum Lee. No, he might be even stronger. That was exhausting. I'd have made it through quicker if I could freely use my techniques, but I need to keep my identity hidden. Yo, he's even hiding his... He might even be more powerful. Oh no! I haven't used the Radiant Star Swordsmanship, Silver Thread, or the Flying Shadow Blade technique, and I even applied a die to Namjian. I also left the Blood Sword with Lady Samad just to be safe. Coward! Things could get irreparably messy if someone were to recognize it. At least you made it up here quicker than that young Jin kid. Yeah, but he'll catch up shortly. He's only slower compared to Jung-Gyum and me. I have no doubts that he'll pass this test. Congratulations on passing the test. The second test will be held tomorrow to maintain fairness. Bring this seal to the 8th floor of this tower by noon tomorrow. Shit. I don't have the power to commit with this. When we have to hide his powers as well and still acing them. If you do not show up by noon, we will view that as you forfeiting the test. Are you not giving us a chance to like kill each other? What? No, that's not what I mean. So the second test is tomorrow. That explains why I couldn't sense him. Huh? Sense who? I was the first one to clear the 1st floor. But after that, Jung-Gyum Lee cleared the other floors before me. Even when I reached the 8th floor, he was nowhere to be seen. I thought we'd meet Songbak Jin, the cold-hearted wind god, but I didn't sense anyone. Wait. Did Jung Lee and Young Jin visit the Peerless Warriors in your previous life? I'm not sure. What do you ask? Didn't you say that Jung Lee was the center of the Justice faction? I doubt anyone is happy about this. I wonder what they could be planning. Probably an attempt at repairing the relationship between the Warrior Federation and the Peerless Warriors. Repair it? Are you saying that they want to form an alliance again? Most likely. And the reason for that is the Warrior Federation was the one that caused the break in their alliance. Or to be more precise, it was because of Cholbak, the younger cousin of Young Mukbak. The Warrior Federation and the Peerless Warriors combined their forces and successfully defeated the Blood Cult. And since then, the Merm world has been divided. No, divided up? Or is it divided up by the Warrior Federation and the Peerless Warriors? Divide up? Everyone expected a long-lasting peace and were happy for the most part. And to further strengthen their alliance, Cholbak, the younger cousin of Young Mukbak, and Yang Hawang, the daughter of Cho Ilwang, the head of one of the Peerless Warriors' 4 great households, were married. The power and influence are only easy to divide and share on paper. The two factions wanted to go in different directions and were constantly at odds with each other. To the point where it seemed like they weren't even allies. And then something devastating occurred. Sir. Oh my god. Oof. You need to come see this quickly. Madame Wang is. Yang Hao Wang took her own life. What? Why? Was it that horrible to be with him? In her final letter, she blamed herself for her husband, not desiring her. Oh. I see. And said no one should mourn her death, but Young Mukbak knew the real reason for her suicide. Why are you here? Your wife hanged herself. Cholbak was a womanizer and was solely responsible for his infidelity. How many times have I told you that protecting your family's well-being is the same as protecting the Murray world's well-being? After that, High Lord Young Mukbak cut off Cholbak's right arm and apologized to the Peerless Warriors. But, yeah, that's not good enough. An arm. You think an arm is enough to make up for my daughter's death? This piece of meat won't appease my daughter's soul, or the members of our household. Yeah, you should have chopped his head off. Tell the High Lord. I want Cholbak's head on a pike. But the Warrior Federation refused. And this created a major rift between the castle and the Horizon household and the Warrior Federation. But that wouldn't have been enough to destroy their alliance. Don't talk like you know anything. No, it's right. An alliance isn't so easily broken. Wait, what? Really? Within the Peerless Warriors exist the 4 great households. And the 4 people who represent those households are called 4 great emperors. The Peerless Warriors don't have a single leader. And when it came to deciding on the direction of the Peerless Warriors, one household was always insistent on breaking up their alliance with the Warrior Federation. And that was the 8 Shadow Winds. In the end, 2 of the households agreed with this notion, which caused the Peerless Warrior to be split into... Oh my god! Downtype. Which caused the Peerless Warriors to be split into 2 factions. And in the end, this resulted in their breaking their alliance with the Warrior Federation. The reason the Warrior Federation sent Jung-Gyum Lee is they're hoping that if Jung-Gyum Lee becomes the future head of the 8 Shadow Winds, they'll have the majority votes and be able to re-establish an alliance with the Warrior Federation. But there's one thing they don't know. That is the sudden death of Songbak Jin, the head of the 8 Shadow Winds. He might appear his life after revealing news of his death. The Peerless Warriors made another important announcement. Okay, there is no way he's dead. Is that old man? The Peerless Warriors made another important announcement. They had realized the limits of their current system. What? Why am I yawning so much? Like, god damn it. And going forward, Mu Song Chia, the Divine Blade Emperor, will be the sole leader of the Peerless Warriors. Okay, so this is the guy. Mu Song Chia. That's the one we saw, wasn't it? Wait, could it be that Mu Song Chian was the one who killed my daddy? Probably. He's the prime suspect, but I can't say anything with certainty. One thing's for sure. The test of the tower that anyone can take, regardless of background. The rumors that this is a ploy to increase their power. When I put this together with the information and memories of my past life. What? It's clear that there is fierce infighting within the Peerless Warriors. There's still time until your father is killed, right? Yeah. And I won't just leave him to die. After all, I'll never learn the truth if he gets killed. I have until noon tomorrow. I should get some rest. Sir, may I have a moment of your time? Sir. Huh? This man is... I'm sorry, I just finished the test. I was on my way to rest my weary body. The Divine Blade Emperor wishes to speak with you. The Divine Blade Emperor, eh? What? Mu Song Chian wants to see me. Yeah, that's him, okay. Why would Mu Song Chian want to see me? Head of the righteous heavenly warrior household, Mu Song Chian, the Divine Blade Emperor. Well, hello there. Now isn't this nice? So, am I getting cookies? What? Are there any beverages? What? Apologies for the late introduction. Leader of the Balanced Destruction Sect, Wun Chun Gup. I am Wun Chun Gup, the leader of the Balanced Destruction Sect within the Peerless Warriors. Oh, so he's one of the 4 great emperors. Because you were our guide earlier, I assumed you were just one of the members of the 8 Shadow Winds. I am simply a registrar. All sects within the Peerless Warriors must have a registrar from another sect present before they can hold an official event. That seems to be one of their checks and balances. Yeah, and I guess it's also true that there's currently an internal rift within the Peerless Warriors. So if we were to summarize their power structure, would it look something like this? Heavenless righteousness, balanced destruction, castle on the horizon, 8 Shadow Winds. Nanomachine had a pretty good start, but I hope we don't get too overpowered quickly. Yeah, I enjoyed Nanomachine. It's a bit early to say for sure, but we can go with that for now. We're here. We're not at the Heavenless Righteousness Tower. A tree with cloth tied to it. Are we at a shrine? I must get back to my duties, if you'll excuse me. You're not coming? I'm good. My job was only to bring you here. I hope you can understand. That's just an excuse. Why else would he start being mindful of that sort of thing now? This pretty much confirms that the Balanced Destruction Sect and the Heavenless Righteousness Sect are working together. He was probably instructed to let only me inside from the start. A strong scent of incense. This place is a shrine for sure. The man must be Mu Sung-cheon. And that man must be the one I've been sensing since I arrived. His protege? He's around the same level as me when I unleash my lower spirit core. When I unleash one of my spirit cores. Oh. I heard that you passed 8 Shadow Wind's first test. What is your name? I am Woonha of the Gentle Blade sect. I'm honored to be in your presence. Is this disguise going to fool someone of the 8th grade sects? Just when we like colored his hair, put an eye patch on, and a mustache. It's like that's it. He didn't call me here because of my fake identity, right? The Gentle Blade sect, you say? A sect that had all but disappeared for over 100 years. That explains why I knew nothing about you. Now, I ask you, what is the sword? The Divine Blade Emperor Mu Sung-cheon. What is the sword? I mean, it's sharp. What a strange way to start a conversation. It's a continuation of your arm, sir. Why is he asking me this all of a sudden? Sword is a king of kings amongst weapons. And it takes an entire lifetime to master. Yet you choose to waste your time learning such trivial techniques. Trivial. Is he talking about the 8 Shadow Winds? You could spend your whole life studying the blade, but it might still not be enough, so why stray from the path? Can you not hear the cries of anguish from the blades you carry? Huh? What is he on about? Who's crying? I'm not crying! Are you crying? Nah, I'm good. Cries of anguish, my foot! He seems to have quite the ego when it comes to the blade. You don't need a teacher who will waste your time teaching you pointless martial arts. You need someone who will lead you past the pinnacle of swordsmanship. He's like, sorry, I already have a master. Become my apprentice instead. What the fuck? Sir, I appreciate such a grand offer, but if I give up on the test now, I will end up a servant of the 8 Shadow Winds for 3 years. The cold-hearted wind god has no plans of taking on apprentices or successors. Does it make sense to you to hold such a test to pick out an apprentice? No. Not a single martial artist has been able to pass the test so far. And there's a good chance they'll use whatever method to guarantee you fail. The cold-hearted wind god only seeks to increase his power and influence. That's something I already knew. But my only goal is to meet with Sungbok Jin, so I don't really care. If Mu Sung-cheon is truly offering me this out of the kindness of his own heart, I truly appreciate that you'd give me this chance. Good, I'm glad that you came to your senses. However, I'm in the middle of taking the test. Not seeing it through would be dishonorable. Then he won't raise a fuss if I refuse. So you're refusing my kindness. I wouldn't want there to be any tension between you and the cold-hearted wind god because of me. What a stubborn fellow. I guess I have no choice. I sincerely apologize, but I will never forget your kindness. I would say back to Corbin is the king of weapon. He's got not table. What? I should do it. Nah, he's gonna attack you. Here we go. I'll give you some time to think it over. I'm sure you'll change your mind once the situation calls for it. Yo, he's... Yo, you gotta be disqualified. You can spend the next few days down there, mulling it over. Next few days? I don't have time for that. Master, I'm suspicious of that Woonha fellow. I don't believe that he's worthy of your time. Uyok. That man has already unlocked the energy of his 3 jewels. And yet he claims he's merely carrying on the lineage of the Gentle Blade sect. Tao's expression referring to the 3 essential energies that sustain human life. It makes sense that someone like you, who hasn't even fully trained his essence, couldn't sense his energy. I was under the impression I had extended an invitation to a tiger. To think I had invited a dragon instead. Master, what if he insists that he'd rather become the servant of the 8 Shadow Winds? Then we'll just have to lock him up until we crush his stubbornness. Understood. Once the poison and sleeping incense clear, I'll have him sealed and locked in a cell. I'll leave it to you. Yeah, that's not gonna work on me. Damn. What? How can you call yourself one of the 8 greats if you're going to resort to using a trap? Oh, the not a kidnap. This is called the Tate designed. Oh, no. I will say this, like, he doesn't have time for this. Like, at noon tomorrow, he was supposed to fight again, right? He was supposed to be relaxing right now. I mean, I guess I can relax like this, just hang here. I know the Peerless Warriors aren't part of the Justice faction, but to think he'd pull this kind of stunt. Disruptive poison sleeping in Zanzan. At least it doesn't reach up here. Wait, why not climb back up and break through the trapdoors? I can't do that. The energy I sensed earlier wasn't Musong Chion, it was his apprentices. I can tell Muyok is leaving since I can sense his sword's presence getting further away, but I couldn't sense Musong Chion at all, if he happens to still be around guarding the trapdoors. Scary. In which case, there's only one option left. What, to go down? It's been a few hours now, the incense should have cleared. Where is he? Am I in the wrong place? Oh. They said they'd seal my energy and lock me away once the incense smoke dissipated. I knew it'd be worth it to stay hanging up there. I have a few questions for you. I'll spare you if you answer them. As if I'd tell you anything. Everyone says that at first. Huh? Yeah, everyone says that at first. They change their minds after I start, though. First question. Yo, I can't take him seriously like this. Dude looks like he should be in a Pink Panther movie, like. Aww. Where is the exit? A few moments later. Jeez, this guy is unbelievable. I broke his fingers and even pulled his nails off, and he didn't scream once. Impressive. Guess this isn't gonna work. I'll have to try something else. I didn't think you'd be this well trained. I admit defeat. Seems I like the talent to make you talk. I'll have to silence you instead. Where is Muyok? Why are you here by yourself? Sir, the thing is, he told me that since this bastard is unconscious, I can handle this by myself. Silence. Bring Muyok here at once. Go. Yes, sir. Did he take him down? Like, what the fuck? Huh? Why is he so obedient all of a sudden? The 3rd level of the fan. Oh, he changed. I was like, what the fuck is this? The 3rd level of the Phantomize. I made him see Musong Chion striking me down. It's only effective briefly, but I'm sure he'll do whatever Musong Chion orders. Now I just need to follow him out of here. That was smart. Oh, what? Ah, shit. There we go, secret passage. Huh? It'd be a problem if you ran into Musong Chion, so... Wait, do you hear that? Yeah. I can hear the blades. Maybe around 50 or so. The Heavenless Righteousness Tower must be right above us. Of all the places our one exit had to lead us here, I'll probably have to fight them if I want to escape. Which also means I might run into Mu Hyuk Kang or Mu Sung Cheon. What a mess. Is fighting my way out the only option? Wait. I just came up with an amazing idea. New disguise? You wanna give it a try? You're making me nervous. I noticed this on our way out earlier. Oh, is that a secret passage? Impressive. Who could do something like this to such a thick iron door? It must be pretty skilled. So here's my plan. First you open this door. And the person inside will try to escape. He looks familiar. I'm using him because he's perfect for this role. Once he runs out and creates a ruckus, we can use that as our chance to escape. Well, it's a great idea, right? But what if he opens the door and we get attacked? But how can you be sure that the person inside will create a distraction for us? Hey, looks like a Bond villain from the day. Pretty much. Someone who would do this to an iron door is sure to have a temper. Very perceptive of you, so dumb. I'm starting to see you in a different light. You want to die? Be nice. Be nice. I don't know if it'll go exactly that way, but it's not a bad plan. All their eyes will be drawn to the chaos of a high-level master making their escape. I feel sorry for whoever they are, but I need to get out of here. Run away! Damn, I didn't sense any energy, so I thought they were unconscious. Guess I have no choice. She has black hair and dark eyes, but her face is unmistakable. Is that what I think it is? He young buck. What? When we saw? Fucking kidding me? What are you doing here? A few weeks earlier in Shang-Chi. I didn't think you'd come visit me personally. Lady here, young buck. What the fuck? Enough with the formalities, let's talk. Will you serve me or not, Revered Third? Revered Third of the blood cult, Jayangu. I could have sworn I made myself clear, my lady. You mean about the blood sword? Let me ask you something. Do you truly see a future with that child leading the blood cult? An individual's will does not matter in the face of a greater cause. Please understand that I am simply following the old laws, my lady. I wish you well. So Rihanna now has 3 of the Revered 4 serving her. That damn blood sword. Can't believe that's all it takes to be recognized as a blood god. What a joke. It's not a blade that determines your worth as a blood god, it's your strength. Well, I suppose I'm in no position to talk. Ever since my defeat at the hands of Chaksama, I've been in isolation training to try to surpass this wall. But it hasn't been as easy as I thought it'd be. I'm certain that if I could learn from the Great Eights, I'd find a way to climb even higher. Then I might be able to turn all this around, but what? I'm certain if I could learn from the Great Eights. Yeah, how are you gonna learn from the Great Eights though? My lady. What are you doing here? Did you come to mock me for being rejected by the Revered Third? No, my lady. I'll find some way to convince him. Forget it. Is Revered Third still in isolation training? Yes, my lady. Are you asking because you hit a wall? I am. I was hoping the Revered First could help me figure this out. There is another way, my lady, albeit it's more risky. Tell me. 4 days before her encounter with Woon Weasel. Congratulations on passing the first test. The second test will take place at To think the cold-hearted wind god could be searching for a successor, and the tests are open to everyone. How could I possibly pass this up? Not only can I surpass the wall now, but I can also obtain the powers of one of the households of the Peerless Warriors. Oh, and she got it. Young madame, do you have a moment? The Divine Blade Emperor requests your press. Huh? Become my apprentice. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not interested? You should have just said yes. Then you may rest until you are. Oh. That cursed geezer. You're wasting your strength, young lady. My master offered to take you in without asking about your past, or why you wear a disguise. You won't get many opportunities like these. Allow me to make you an offer of my own. Open this door and I'll stop at just gouging your eyes out. An offer, you say? You're making threats even though you don't know what will happen to you. You got guts. I respect that. Let me make something very clear, young lady. Soon you'll be begging to be let out of there. I hope you have a good rest of the night. You think this is enough to put me to sleep? This is all your fault. You're worthless. You should have never been born. Was it a sin not to live up to the greedy expectations of a woman from the red light district? Is it so wrong for me to have been born? And you still call yourself, what, my mother? A mother, yeah. I had a feeling we were going in there. Dun, 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 dun. This is quite a coincidence. Ah, shit. To think my fellow prison mate will be here young black. Something doesn't feel right. Her eyes have no focus. It's all your fault. This lunatic. What the heck was that for? She seems to be under the influence of some drug. She must be hallucinating. You bastard. I never considered someone like you my mother. Mother? Okay, I know. I even have a mustache. All you ever do is tell me to die. You think I'd just roll over and die that easily? Never. You can keep watching from hell. It's when you've wanted dead. I guess you could, like, just let her out. Hey, girl, this way. There's your mother. Will claim the seat of the man you could only hope to play second fiddle to. Ah, so that's why she wants to become the blood god. Just to take revenge on her mother. Yeah, that's a good reason. I was wondering who she was seeing. I guess she thinks I'm her mother's ghost. I have no choice. I'll have to wake her up. Be gone from my sight. Huh? Where do you think you're going? Her energy is still as ridiculously powerful as ever. I'm going to lose at this rate. I need to come up with something. How do I return her to normal? Yo, you gonna lose against her? Dude, I thought you had gotten like super strong, wouldn't we? This might be risky, but... Do you remember how you managed to snap out of the blood sword's grasp? Be gone. Leave me alone. Persistent bastard. I'll finish you up for good. It's a good thing she's not all there right now. If she had been of sound mind, this wouldn't have worked. Ah. What the fuck? Just calm down. What did you do? Knocked her unconscious. I applied my energy to her heavenly spirit vessel. I could have killed her. You were just trying to get rid of the competition, were you? Hmm? Don't even joke about that. I made sure to be precise with the amount of energy. Is she awake already? Whoa, she fast. Is this how you greet someone who just saved your life? You are whom we saw. What's with the disguise? It's a long story. Could you give me back my sword? Why do you have such a cheaply made sword? Is that also part of your disguise? How rude. How rude! More or less. Have you come to your senses? I'm fine, aside from this headache. How about you untie me now? Unless... Are you into this sort of thing? I don't mind playing along. Oh, no. You can tie me up anytime you want. Well, this is no time for jokes. Who says I'm joking? Yeah, who said I was joking? Isn't it only right that I reward my savior? Would this be enough to satisfy you? It was only a coincidence that I saved you. A coincidence. The Divine Blade Emperor also tricked me. Of course, I suppose I'm the fool for expecting anything. She's starting to piss me off. Maybe I shouldn't have helped her. But you wasted a good opportunity. This was the perfect chance for you to eliminate me. Why did you save me instead? Does she not know that you are the Blood God? Might be because of Lady Johanhad. Let's just avoid this topic for now. Because we need to work together. Work together. This prison leads into the Tower of the Heavenless Righteousness sect. Escaping from here involves a lot of risk. That's why I think we should work together. They say that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, after all. Wise choice. There's one thing you got wrong. And what's that? You're not my enemy. Is that what you're gonna say? I never once thought of you as an enemy. Hey, he's like, only a husband. I guess that means she still hasn't given up on me. I'll try to keep that in mind, my lady. No. I'll come up with a plan. Will you help me? We still haven't heard back from that fool. Did something happen? Even though I confidently told my master that my apprentice would handle it. He's still breathing. Seems to have been knocked unconscious. What about his fingers? Then wake him up. What are you waiting for? Wake him up and ask him what happened. Sir? What is it now? Sir, they're right there. The iron door. It's open. I don't sense anyone here besides us. Are they suppressing their energy, or did they already escape? Spread out and find her. Find that monster by ourselves? Are you insane? Like what? She's enjoying this. Don't make me repeat myself. Get a move on. Yes, sir. Damn it. How am I supposed to face my master like this? What a pointless thing to worry about. He won't even live that long. You are... When did you... This one's mine. Huh? What is it? Let me borrow a sword. I only have one though. Please look at me if you're going to ask for a favor. You deal with the rest. Bastards. How dare you? Oh, son of a bitch. Sir, we're coming to your aid. You know. Just making it to mean meat. Threads. You won't be able to cover up what happens here. I should try my best to avoid killing them. You. She's definitely gonna kill him though. And she gonna enjoy it. Remember when I said I'd take your eye and tongue? Shit. Shit. Son of a bitch, you bastard. Aren't you worried about the consequences? What consequence would that be? What's wrong? Are you scared of me? Don't worry, I won't kill you. Such arrogance. What do you think? What do you think you can do with a cheap blade like that? This is more than enough for the likes of you. Blood sword art of the great heavens. Serene, sanguine cuts. Sanguine cuts? What the fuck? Is she making sushi? Like what? Oh shit. Oh, what a monster. Oh, he didn't? I thought it was one of his arms there. Almost lost my head. Seems such your old talk after all. Is that his stomach? That's one. Oh, the eye. Okay. My eye! I thought it was going to use a thread. Gangle him from the ceiling. Stop complaining, we only just begun. This isn't anywhere near enough to satiate my wrath. My lady, I think you've done enough. What? You finished already? Yes, now's the time to negotiate, so please stay your blade. Negotiate? You think I'll hear anything you have to say after what you did to my eye? We're under the tower of the heavenless righteousness. How do you suppose you'll sneak past all of our members undetected? If anything, you should be begging me to spare your lives. I guess convincing him is out of the question then. But it doesn't matter. We'll just use that other passage to escape instead. How did you... what a reaction. He actually fell for the bluff. I told you, any organization of the size always has an escape passage. Bastards, you tricked me. Ah, we'll let you live if you tell us where it is. As if I would. You only have two choices. Either give up and surrender or kill me and face my master's wrath. Then I guess we're out of options. You give up so quickly. No. If you're truly that useless to us, then I might as well hand you over to the young lady. What? See? Did I tell you? You should have just saved your breath. I'll start with that infuriating tongue of yours. Then I'll take your fingers and toes, one by one. I'm looking forward to this. I wonder when you'll start begging me to put you out of your misery. Hey, Woon, huh? I'll tell you everything. Just please give the bitch, huh? Woon we? That's how you torture someone. Just with the fear alone. Now get the fuck out of here. This will take us outside. Follow me. Weird. What is... Why are there more prison cells along this secret passage? Who knows? Maybe they had a lot of potential candidates in prison. Or he's fooling us. But then why are all the doors open? Is this really the way out? If you try anything, why would I try to trick you when my life is at stake? You better uphold your end of the bargain and let me live. I can't tell if he just lacks spirit or is a realist. Wait a second. What is it? Why is this the only door that's closed? It's obvious. It's because it's a prison cell. Did you want to get out of here? Stop getting distracted and follow me. We're almost out. Why did you open it? Because I'm curious. I can't stand not knowing. Thought I was going to use the thread today. Oh yeah, I already read that. I can't stand not knowing. What's the reason why I shouldn't open it? That's something wrong. Take a look yourself. Wait a second, isn't that the real Musang Chion? He's only skin and bones, but that is undoubtedly Musang Chion. And who the fuck is up there? But I don't think I've heard anything about him having a twin brother. Could it be? So you saw Musang Chion. What the hell is going on here? Why are there two of them? Master, I'm sorry. I had no choice. These two... Wasn't he your apprentice? I don't know if he's the real Musang Chion or not. But he has power that rivals 8th grades. The force of his fingers was enough to split the kid's head open. It's what he deserves for being so loose-lipped. What a shame. Two of you could have become far greater than that a useless apprentice of mine. If you're going to kill us, save your words for when we meet in hell. Which of you is the real Musang Chion? We need to find a way to escape. Agreed. Agreed. Who can say? So it's the guy in the cell. Gotcha. The ceiling seems weak. I have an idea. Bring down the ceiling. I'll buy you some time. You are a descendant of the blood god. Who can say? Try to figure it out yourself. Now's my chance. While he's distracted, I'll use my spinning blade of pacification to... Oh shit. Well, that's not good. No way he got past her already. Don't do anything foolish. You think this will allow you to escape my grasp? What? He's going to strike before I can reach the ceiling. True Radiant Star swordsmanship. 5th technique. Huh. Comet slash. Well, that's not good. That ain't good. Cooperation. It's the fake Divine Blade Emperor's attack near Wunwi's abdomen. He activated his golden blood form and focused all his energy to his midsection. The moment Musang Chion's energy touched him, his stomach was still easily split open. Oh, what an absurd young fellow. However, I applaud your efforts. You managed to stop me from cutting you into two. Did you think a sneak attack would work on me? Muhyok. It was a diversion. What? You bastard. You distracted me with a corpse to bring down the ceiling. It was a bit messy, but the plan was a success. That should buy some time. Wait, are you alright? No, not in the slightest. You damn fool. How bad is it? Let me see. His abdomen. Clench your teeth. Oh shit, she's like searing that. I stopped the bleeding by cauterizing your wound, but it's only a temporary measure. And here I thought you were trying to finish me off. At least your sense of humor is intact. Such foolishness. Do you truly think that this is enough to stop me? Go ahead and try the moment this wall comes down. I will show you a fate worse than death. Get hold of yourself, Wunwei. Stay awake. Please stop shouting in my ear. I also have no plans to die here. Then shut up and save your strength. I won't leave you to die here. I refuse to lose what's mine. I'm not just like I'm not yours. You belong to me when we saw. This is the storage. This is what the passage was connected to. That sound, did he break through the wall already? That's not good. That's not good. Damn it, I can't even catch my breath. Oh, it'll be impossible to escape while carrying him. Guess I have no choice. I'm gonna hide him. Ugh. What are you doing? I can't breathe. It's okay. I'm not doing this to hurt you. I did this to hide you. Your breathing is only temporarily stopped. I'll draw him away. Now then. What the hell? Did she like bite her own hand to feed him or what the hell? Live and let's meet each other again when we saw. Seems they fled in quite a hurry. Oh, of course, she bit her hand to make it look like Wunwei was bleeding that way. I doubt they got far in that state. Struggle as much as you want. Could it be? There she is! Get her! Over there! After her! So much for keeping things quiet. Have I lost my mind? Risking my own life to save someone else. Anyone can see that this has the highest chance of me dying. What's so great about Wunwei Saw? The great He Hung Bak is risking her life for his sake. The plan was to have him fall for me. But I ended up falling for him instead. I'll be sure to make you pay for charming me when we saw. Oh shit, that's not good. Following day in front of the 8 Shadow Winds Tower. Where's the last guy? I heard 3 people passed the first test. Are you talking about the guy with the eye patch? It's almost noon. Do you think he gave up? I don't blame him. Have you seen who his competition is? Dude has a cut over his stomach. How the hell is he going to be able to participate even if he gets there? Woke up with a hangover and a cut up stomach. Ah shit, did someone steal my organs while I was asleep? Damn fools. Chatting away without knowing anything. Oh, there he is. Why does he look like that? What? Wunha, but how did he... What's going on? Sir, what happened to you? Why are you in such a state? Yeah, slap him. It's almost noon. I don't know what's happening, but I need this stall for time. No, I can't. He's not someone I can stop. It'd be a problem if he decided to get violent here. For now, I'll let him through and then let the Divine Blade Emperor know. You should head in. Why? You're not coming with me. I have other business to tend to. So you're coming with me. He's like, you're coming with me. Uh-huh. What? What the hell happened? Why am I inside the tower? Wait. Oh, he took off his disguise. I don't appreciate you trying to scurry away like a rat. The pain you're experiencing is nothing compared to what I had to go through. Registrar my ass. Oh no. Oh, they just forgot to draw the mustache. Okay. How pathetic of you, as one of the heads of the Peerless warriors, to act like a servant. Bang him. Just a flick his face. You think you can get away with this? How dare you lay a hand on the registrar? That's enough. Sir Yoon, great timing. This man tried to harm me, and registrar. It's the earth-shaped fist, people. We're surrounded. There's no need to panic. Nothing will happen to us. You're not permitted to use martial arts outside of the designated areas. I apologize. It worked out perfectly in my favor. I'm sure they'll bail him for laying a hand on me. Serves you right. As long as you understand now, please proceed upstairs. Would you like an explanation? There's no need. Then if you'll excuse me. What happened to his stomach though? Like, did I heal it? Was he able to heal it that fast? I guess he is special, so much is healed. You should hurry. It's almost noon. What is the meaning of this, Sir Yoon? How can you just let him go when he wounded me like this? Never seen such. Of all the people who managed to pass the first test, the most talented ones all went missing the following day. It happened 4 days ago with that woman. And it happened again this time, even though there were 3 candidates who passed. What are you implying? I'm just the registrar. Sir Gop. Your shamelessness knows no bounds. Had I asked, what do you think that young man would have said? Your efforts are meaningless once he takes action. Lock him up. Wow, I guess the 8 Shadowwinds aren't entirely oblivious. They most likely just didn't have the evidence to take action. Whether it's figuring out what the heavenless righteousness is up to, or who that Musong Chion was. As an outsider, I'd only be putting myself in danger by recklessly getting involved. Which means there's only one option. Handing the information and justification over to the person who can resolve this issue. Daddy. I managed to find a way thanks to you, Lady Hyoyoung. I pray that you also made it out safely. Here I thought he gave up. I told you didn't seem like the type to run away. Hope I'm not too late. You're all here on time. We will now proceed with the second test. The Divine Blade Emperor has crossed a line, sir. But we expected something like this to happen. He won't stop unless we take action. He must hold a meeting and issue a strict warning. And unlike before, we have justification this time. Again, they forgot to draw the mustache. That young man Woonha. Seems you're quite fond of him. Not only did he stick it to Musong Chion, he doesn't shy away from competing against apprentices of the 8 grades. There's no one better suited to be your successor. Head of the 8 Shadowwinds, Songbok Jin, cold-hearted wind god. That awaits to be seen. But are you still determined to give the chance to Jung Gyum Lee? He was bold. And we talked after the first test concluded. He stood firm and showed no signs of being intimidated by my presence. I could see why young Mukbak and Master Jungseon chose him as their apprentice. Is that so? Seems that he already has his mind made up. That being said, I'd still like to see them for myself. So are you going in person? They'll be blindfolded anyway. I doubt it'd be a problem to stop by for a moment. I promise you won't be disappointed. Wunri's going to sense him though. The second test is simple. You only need to last until incense burns down to the red line. But there has yet to be a single person who passed this test. 1, you must have your eyes covered and fight against your opponent only by sensing their energy. And 2, Ugh, this isn't a regular bout. You must stay within the circle without touching the line or getting pushed out. Got pushed back, but I must still be inside the circle since they haven't said anything. Finally feels like a real test. I've trained like this numerous times since a young age. I don't know about the other two, but I can fight as if my eyes are still open. The only challenging part is my opponent. He's on a different level from the weaklings we fought in the first test. They're all at the peak in terms of skill. I can see why no one has ever managed to pass this test. The 8 Shadow Winds flowing wind poem style, branch leader, Do Bang Yang. The 8 Shadow Winds unyielding noble wind branch leader, Xin Jia Huang. Seems all 3 of them are used to fighting with their eyes covered. Starting to see why our leader favors Zheng Guillaume Li. Of the 3, he stands unrivaled. He has yet to take more than 2 steps against an opponent who is significantly more experienced. On the other hand, I mean, he can't use his true skill sets. Una looks stable, but has yet to show us anything outstanding. Can't help but admit that he falls short compared to Zheng Guillaume Li. That child is hiding his true skills. Haha, he saw right through him, huh? Moonha looks stable, but has yet to show us anything of his. Yo, he's just like, I can see it. That child is hiding his true skills. Sorry? All candidates, heed my words. If you continue to hide your skills, I will fail you here and now. Hiding our skills? Who would do that against these people? Zheng Guillaume, you bastard. Are you still not taking this seriously? That's the joint apprentice of the 8 greats for you, I suppose. The 8 Shadow Winds, Formless Blaze Style, branch leader Riangcho. He's this powerful while still concealing his abilities. What a monster. I knew it. I wasn't the only one who was thinking that, huh? Where do you think you're looking? Come on, finish him off. You left yourself wide open. And it's over. Just throws him out of the circle. Huh? What? With just one hand. Holy crap. Well, that test's over. Oh, that was one way to end. Well, but did he even use any demonic why couldn't he have done that sooner? He just grabbed his leg and threw him. Did he use any techniques he shouldn't have? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, we caught up with all the chapters. We gotta wait a while until we can read this again. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Put all notifications on. Maybe YouTube will notify you then. But if they don't, you can also join Discord in the description and get notified when I'm streaming there. And if you want more content, YouTube members, Patreon. And if there's series you want me to read, you can comment them down below as well. Recommend them. See you guys next time. Bye bye.